Hello everyone, this is Lightning 3D Creations with Lightning Matt speaking. I hope everyone is having a great day. At the time of creating this video, I am on day 5 of working from home due to the ongoing COVID-19 issue. I am one of the lucky ones where I can do about 95% of my job from home. This opportunity just gives me more time to multitask between my real work and all my fun home projects. Today I'm going to cover a few clips showcasing my first PETG prints and E3D V6 Hotend assembly I put together for my TronXY X5SA, plus a couple of other small projects. First off, I want to show off a small PLA project I threw together. If you've seen my previous postings, you probably saw this little item. It's a Millennium Falcon keychain to hold my Disney token. I don't like wearing wristbands, and I did not like any of the options Disney had for keychain token holders, so I found a Falcon model and modified it to hold the token. In the process of working through scaling and model details, I printed about 20 of these little Falcons. Most had some issue or another that they ended up in the recycling bin. I did keep the 4 best looking ones just to have on my display shelf. At first I had them tossed up on the shelf, but you couldn't really get a good view of them. So I put together a small stand, and here it is. It holds them well, and I think it fits in nicely with the bigger models. Next, I finally got around to experimenting with PETG plastic. PETG has been out for a while, so nothing new overall, but it's new to me. I started with a sample provided to me by Keen Village Plastics of their Pearl Blue Topaz PETG, and it looked great. I was very impressed by the color and quality. It did take me a little bit of tweaking to get rid of the stringing, no fault of the filament, as I am brand new to this type and I started with a general profile. Once I had the temperature and retraction and speed tweaked in, the prints laid out great. I had some minor warping on a couple of corners due to the PETG not sticking to the bed plate. As you can see in the video, it's because I need to clean my bed plate. Lots of PLA stuck on there. Since I was just messing with it at the moment, I decided to use a raft to get past that issue. Once I was happy with how the prints were coming out, I went on to print the E3D V6 mounting parts with the PETG. These parts are a mashup of 2 different models I found on Thingiverse. I want to thank Mr. Glendale and JTron for sharing these. I'm posting all the models shown here on Thingiverse following this. I just want to give credit where credit is due, and I'll include information on the models in the comments below. Now back to the prints. The mashup was to use a model for the version 6 mount combined with a 5015 fan bracket. I had to modify the fan bracket dimensions to center the fan exhaust at the nozzle position, and modify the mounting plate location and holes to align with the version 6 mount dimensions. Everything looked good until I went to assembly. I found a few items needed some slight adjustment. I made those adjustments and went back to printing. Unfortunately, I used up all the beautiful blue topaz in the process. I continued with a roll of PETG Real White from 3D Solutech and successfully printed another full set of parts. Now I don't want to pat myself on the back too hard, but it went together wonderfully. The assembly fit together nicely and the white looks sharp. After printing them out, I was on a roll, so I jumped on another small project that had been waiting around. I had previously purchased some stepper motor smoother boards and wanted to give them a try. I wanted to mount these outside of my main board case to minimize having to open the case to mess with them, so I put together a small box to mount the boards individually. Each box has holes with insets to mount the board, small notches on both sides to run the cables through, cooling holes, a tab on one side to allow for mounting to the printer frame, and a snap-tight cover. On the TronXY, I used an M3 bolt with a T-nut to attach the box to the rails, near the associated stepper motor. I printed them at 0.2mm resolution as they're more functional than model. Still need to clean up my Lightning logo a little bit, but other than that, I was very happy with how they came out. That's about all I wanted to cover today. Other than that, I have been making small models for some friends as requested. I think I've done about 10 Baby Yodas, and a few other little projects. If you want to check them out, I post pictures on my Lightning 3D Creations Facebook page every now and then. I've also set up an Instagram and Twitter for posting pics for models, and I need to get those caught up. The models I presented here and referenced are also listed in the comments below. This is Lightning 3D Creations. Thank you for watching and have a great day.